Elise was done with work for the day. She waved to Henry on the way out and decided to make her way to a nearby restaurant. Just as Elise opened the door to the restaurant, a woman behind her slammed Elise's fingers into the door. "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." The woman apologized to Elise, but when Elise met her eyes, she didn't seem sincere. The pain was intense. Elise's fingers were swollen, bruised. She began to cry and went straight to the nearest emergency room. After a long wait, Elise was examined by doctors and had x-rays taken. She sat in her treatment room after the doctors left. Her reverie was interrupted when Zach entered her hospital room. Elise sat up in surprise. "Zach? I'm surprised they let you in."
"I told them that I'm your husband and they let me in right away."
"Oh, thanks for coming."
"I have some of my people investigating what happened." "That's my assistant. Let's see if he has any news."
He put his assistant on speakerphone.
"Surveillance footage shows it was a delivery woman. It could be just bad luck. This feels targeted. My gut is telling me that someone planned this. Find out who's behind this and update me when you can." "Yes, sir."
Zach hung up the phone and gently hugged Elise. The doctor returned.
"I'm sorry for the wait, ma'am, but your fingers can be saved. We're just going to need to splint them. You might experience pain for a while, but they should regain their function eventually."
Elise nodded, and the doctor left.
"Come home with me tonight. Let me take care of you."
Elise nodded in acceptance. Zach led her into the apartment and settled her on the sofa with a glass of water and a cup of soup. Zach's phone vibrated. He saw that it was a text from his assistant with more information on Elise's attacker.
"I'm going out for a second, but I'll have my phone with me the whole time. Call me if you need anything."
Zach met his assistant in a back alley, near an unmarked black van.
"Tell me what you found." "The woman who attacked Elise fled the scene in a taxi. Do we know anything else about her?" "She has a connection to the grave robbers who tried to kidnap Elise. She's the little sister of the ringleader of that group. The main grave robber was seen in the restaurant earlier that day disguised as a line cook. Did you manage to track him down? We have the woman who attacked Elise tied up in the back seat of the van."
Zach opened the door to the van and saw the attacker tied up in the back seat.
"Why did you attack Elise?" "She put my brother in jail. If she had just cooperated and restored the painting like he asked, everything would have been fine."
Zach exited the van and turned to his assistant.
"See if you can get anything else out of her. Maybe she can tell us more about their organization and why Elise was targeted. Something doesn't feel right."
Zach returned to his apartment and saw Elise resting on the couch. "You're back. Did you finish whatever it was you had to do?" Zach didn't answer, but sat by her side and stroked her hair.
"Close your eyes and sleep for a while. I'll take care of you."
Part of her couldn't shake the feeling that it had been planned on purpose. Zach stood up. He opened the door to his apartment to find Henry standing outside with a bouquet of white roses.
"I got a call from the hospital since I'm listed as one of her emergency contacts. They said she was with you and gave me your address." "Why are you listed as an emergency contact?" "Because I'm her boss. We need to know at work if anything happens. May I come in?"
Zach stepped back and allowed Henry into the apartment. "Henry, is that you?" Henry handed her the flowers.
"These are for you. I heard you were hurt. How do you feel?"
"Terrible. I can't believe that happened. It seems like such a weird freak accident."
"You're gonna be fine. Your hands will heal, and you can have as much time off work as you need to recuperate."
"Thanks, Henry. You're the best."
"I'm gonna step out for a second and take this call. Hang tight, Elise. I'll be back soon."
Zach and Elise watched Henry leave, and there was a moment of silence.
"I'm gonna get you a cold compress and some more soup."
"Zach, I can get it myself."
"No, you took care of me for the bulk of our marriage. Let me take care of you for once."
Zach returned with the soup and the compress. He held a spoon to her mouth with soup. "Zach, I'm not a baby. You don't need to hand feed me."
"Please, Elise. I just want to take care of you.
Please let me." Elise sighed and allowed Zach to slowly spoon the soup into her mouth. There was something about being fed by another person that was indescribably intimate. Zach, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna sleep again.
Okay, sweetheart, no problem. You can take the bed and I'll stay near you in case you need anything.
Zach walked her to the bedroom and tucked her under the blankets.
There, Elise. You're with me. You're safe and everything is gonna be all right.
Elise moaned in her sleep and breathed out a name.
Jonathan.
Zach froze. Jonathan again? Zach carefully moved away from Elise and sent a text to his assistant. He would solve the mystery of Jonathan. Elise was his, and no man was going to stand in his way.
Hi, I am Elise. I hope you are enjoying the show After the Divorce. If you are wondering what happens next, click on the link in the description to listen to the full audio series. You can also watch the next episode here in the playlist.